The desert sends the word. She sends her love. She says no rules.
Stop. This is a restricted area, and your photograph was just taken. We will use it to prosecute you. Leave the area now.
No spectators means to be resurrected. We all have to die at least once. You have all gathered to taste that freedom. The invitation is only bestowed to those who are willing to die at least once.
I was like, this doesn't seem right, but it's the Speed Project.
This race lives underground, which means you will create your own life.
I mean, I'm kind of speechless. Just a bunch of kids, I love it.
You will find a way to breathe. You will find a way to a collective rebirth.
I'm proud of you. That is some massive work there.
He says when you return home, a piece of me will live inside of you. A flesh memory of belonging to that wasteland and to this community. May you all find ease and brave space when no one is watching. Remember me.
Do it! Up to it! Down to it! Down to it! Fuck no! Fuck no! Get down to it! Get down to it! Run! Motherfucker! Run! 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1! Let's go! Let's go! Speed Project is a race, a relay race from Los Angeles to Las Vegas. You're running from the Santa Monica Pier all the way to the Las Vegas sign. So I think it's a really unique piece of this race that you don't have to abide by the rules. You don't have to do what anybody says. You're just kind of winging it. And the way that this race started was a few guys went out and decided they were going to do it and loved it and turned it into this really, really cool race that's challenging, it's scary, it's lonely, it's, yeah, I mean, all of the above. There was myself and a couple other people that have platforms on social media, and the rest of the team was just genuinely people at Vivobarefoot that wanted to run and experience this. Now, Vivobarefoot did take a little bit different of a route with it, as no team has ever run the Speed Project barefoot, and we wanted to be the first team to do that. The Speed Project is finally here, 3:30 a.m. We are at the Santa Monica Pier. We're about to head over to the start line, start the journey with the Vivobarefoot team. We're gonna go enjoy a journey, 340 miles. Can't freaking wait. 50 hours, no sleep, 9 runners, 1 goal. We'll see you in Vegas. Pulling up to segment 1. We just had to find a little place to park. So there's already been cops pulling people over where they're just parked on the side of the road. There's not really any parking spots. And as you can imagine, running through LA with 3 huge, I guess there's 2 huge, but I'm looking at 3 huge RVs.
Welcome, it is 4:35 a.m. We have just finished leg 1 and we are waiting for Josh and Philip to show up, and they're gonna be swapping out for the Knicks for leg 2. Run through LA, baby!
Being up the red bridge, see what happens when you're sticking. It's just be a wagon on the south of this condo was just the best side. The Speed Project 2025, 348 miles, start, due course. Let's go! Let's tag you in, baby! Let's go! The first one! Let's go! Oh, here we are. I'm relying on you, Nick. I literally remember coming to Rodeo Drive, which is going to be right here on our right, with my buddy that I moved here with. Just dreaming about what life could be. Now look at it. Still there. I'm already tripping. Giant solitude. There's my timer. Time to tap Nick in.
It's a sight I've run through here when it's down here.
Ripping down Sunset at 5 a.m. I love it. Oh, we made a wrong turn. Nick, let's go around the other way.
Which way?
Back this way. We made a left turn instead of a right turn.
Sure.
They said that they were on Highland Ave. So we were told that we went the wrong way, but maybe they went the wrong way. What are we, 12 miles in, not even? I think I see the RV up there. Understanding that this was not even 12 miles in, and I remember in that moment just thinking, this is gonna be a really long 340 miles.
And the navigation part, it's like
that's
be funny.
We'll game plan in the car, in the RV. I just need to figure out how to get it on my watch tells me, but it doesn't tell you turn by turn.
I got it on cruise.
We're trying to go back to point 3. We somehow went to point 4. We're going back to point 3 just to alert you.
Somehow I got the point full. I just knew I knew we were just driving for a while. That's why I was like,
I just wanted a nice little tour before the sun rises.
We went to the wrong spot, I think.
18, so it took a slight wrong turn. Turns out when we crossed the motorway, we're meant to go a bit further onto Parson Road. I, instead of looking at the map, followed the guy in front of me, and it took us onto the motorway, so we're running up the motorway.
So now we're waiting on them to do, I think, our 3rd transition as the sun comes up here in LA.
What an adventure!
We almost died, but it's fine. We need a download on everything. It's fine. Just follow that person ahead, and then his van passed him up a hill, which I think was the hill we were meant to go up.
And they were
like,
screaming.
Follow him! So we followed him onto a motorway, and we're like, okay. I was like, this doesn't seem right, but it's the speed project. Like, I guess
It's gonna be rogue.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy.
And then it was just so sketchy.
So sick. Let's go. We have to? Would you recommend being on the other side of the road?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just letting you know there's no curve for you guys to be walking. So
Yeah.
it's just really dangerous, especially because you can't see over that
blind drive.
Yeah, so just give you guys a heads up.
Appreciate you, bro. The rules of the road on a bike, you should be on the same side because whoever's coming up behind you has enough time to see it in front of them. So we should stay on the right-hand side. So we just keep going. Like a 0.9 mile. That was fucking sketchy. Bro, how crazy was that? You got that? God, I had to get off on the side. It's crazy. Somebody stop us and say this is not the place to be doing that. We're doing a switch off with Nick and Dawson. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let me start this thing.
Stop. This is a restricted area, and your photograph was just taken. We will use it to prosecute you. Leave the area now.
Elevation's no joke. Let's go. Just trying to keep the cadence, because on the downhill we tend to get into our heels a little bit more. So when you keep that rhythm, especially on a barefoot shoe, it's all about the rhythm, it's all about the dance, right? So right after that incline, which absolutely smoked me, the legs are feeling good, but being intentional about that technique, that's what's gonna save us for later on in the run, right? So technique, mindfulness, and look at this, you can't get better. These views are absolutely insane. Let's go, bro! Let's go, baby. Have fun. Let's go. All right, we just wrapped up another segment. We're getting yelled at to go back to the car. I think the segments are a little smaller. I just wrapped up 2.25 miles. I thought I was doing 3, but my legs felt absolutely incredible. A very underrated piece of this race is trusting the people that we have no clue are in cars. You saw the 4 construction workers warn us and say, hey, this is not the place to be doing this. We have to do it, right? We have to get to Vegas. So doing that, I'm watching Dawson and Josh on the bike literally getting skimmed by a car almost. You could feel it on their hairs. It's just another piece and element of this race that safety is a huge thing, and you just have to be mindful of your surroundings, which I think plays right into running slow, being mindful of your technique, and being mindful of the environment around us, because, I mean, we don't really have control over anybody else but ourselves, right? So, write that in the daily stoic. Let's go. So we have 315 miles remaining. Well, just like that, we're back on the bus.
We don't want to go out that way.
She's gonna go out here making you. We can't get out that way.
You got the U down. Okay, okay. She knows this.
I think we're gonna be on hot, long miles for a really long time. And I think you just have to take it one leg at a time.
I think the money shot is going to be him eating tuna out of the Ziploc bag, though. That's really going to be
11:45 a.m. first meal. 9 hours after waking up. Carbs and protein. And then to get more protein, I'll probably just smack Paleo Valley beef sticks because they're 100% grass fed, 100% grass finished.
Go, girl. Look at Joe, girl. I'm proud of you.
Oh, I love this moment.
That is some massive work there, Helio.
Like, I'm so proud of you. There's a lot of hard work that's come into play. Well done.
Beginners can play.
Okay, that hair flowing like.
Good job, babe. Thank you.
How was it up in that hill?
So encouraging. Up the hill was hard. Down the hill was fun.
Yeah.
Down the hill, I was like, I know what I'm doing. Up the hill, I was like, fuck my life.
We were leaving the city, and now we're like in this stunning nature. I'm like, I just want to get back out and run again. It seems too good to be true.
Once you feel the tiredness, it's hard to get out of it. But you're stopping in one spot, enjoy the view, then you go and you kind of get like the nervous system all excited, and then somebody takes off again, you get that adrenaline rush, and then you're right back to waiting.
Oh no,
Holy
that's
crap.
awful. Oh God.
Wow.
Just gonna have to get a rabies shot.
Dog bite, period. Can anyone advise? We're backtracking probably to Palmdale Medical Center. I just remember everyone starting to feel like there was this extra layer to the race that we didn't know that we were gonna have to be worried about. The dogs sound vicious, they look vicious, and to know that somebody just got bit and I'm about to run through it, you just start contemplating, like, just almost accepting that something bad is gonna happen. Police OC-17 Magnum Defense Spray. How do I use this thing?
Just twist it.
Twist it and then you push?
Twist it and spray it. Practice.
Right myself. You see this? Oh, look how cool the clouds look coming in over this. So the picture of the actual dogs, those are in the background. So Hannah's gonna be.
Oh God, good luck to her.
Right next to the spot.
There's
so
two German Shepherds in this garden there that were just barking at me like crazy, and I was like, oh my God, they're gonna jump the fence. Like I had to cross the road because I was like, what if they're the dogs?
So we're about 4 hours until sunset. Sun's gonna start going down. The vibes for now seem to be high. Can't really tell. You see, in the group message, they said that there are confirmed dogs on Adelanto. So it's either mine or Nick's route. So we're
It's like where we like hand over.
At the cooler. At a blue cooler.
Oh no, man.
So,
it's either like at the end of yours or the start of mine.
So I'm gonna take this baton.
Look there. It's like either the end.
I don't want to know about it.
Run number 4. Let's have a little fun, huh?
Then, when I was doing my run, I was told the dog situation is no more. So I'm cool. I'm out there running. I hear, okay, I see a couple dogs, like 1 or 2 fenced in, cool. Next thing you know, I see like 20 or 30 dogs. Fortunately, they were fenced in, but the fence was leaning, man, and I'm thinking to myself, if those dogs really want to get out, they can get out. So now I got my head on the swivel. I'm thinking to myself, man, I gotta alert the team so the next person knows, like, to be aware. And then everything became a dog. In my head, I'm like running, and I look over on the side, I think there's a shirt hanging from a branch. That's a dog, right? I saw a tire with white paint on it. I'm like, oh, it's a dog. So I'm getting myself together, but ultimately, I arrived unscathed. I feel good. Let's run number 4 down. Let's go.
Off in the distance, you could hear a bunch of dogs, and all I started thinking about was how creepy that is going to be at night when it's dark. You can't see anything besides what's in front of you on our headlamps, and that sound of those dogs barking across the flatland, oh, that's going to be creepy. The sun starts to go down, and your brain starts to say, wait, I'm gonna have to run through the dead of night in the middle of nowhere, dogs, not the best neighborhoods. The vibe just kind of starts as soon as the sun goes down. I just remember in this moment second guessing myself, but not trying to put that energy out, of just being like, I've never run at night in the pitch black, and I'm about to go out in these circumstances in arguably one of the most dangerous places I could run. And everyone is just super scared.
Yeah, I don't think I won. to run by myself with all these dogs. Dog.
Sketchy neighborhood, stay with support vehicle.
We just need the sunshine. It's only just set, so.
It's only 7:30.
Oh my god, it's 7:30. Feels like midnight.
So I'll be alone after you guys get to the sketchiness, right? I think it'll be fun. No headphones, just listen to. You learn a lot about yourself, yeah.
Honestly,
I mean, as long as you guys have my live location, if it takes me longer than 23 minutes, then I was probably bit. The tensions are definitely high in the driver's seat. Up there, it's hard for them to navigate, and now we're on our first back road, just bumping. Not to mention, Nick and Josh right now are in the middle of that sketchy neighborhood. Dogs.
Get to your left, get to your right, get to your right.
It's about that time. Go out into the darkness. There are moments when the road goes silent. No crowd, no finish line in sight. Just the rhythm of your breath, your footsteps, and the question echoing in your head. Why am I still running? It's in these stretches, through the stillness, through the discomfort, where you meet the rawest version of yourself. There's no noise to drown it out. There's no hand to pull you forward. It's just you and what you choose to do next. You learn to stop fearing the unknown and start trusting your capacity to move through it. You realize that growth isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet. Sometimes it looks like taking one more step with no one watching. You don't just run, you evolve. You discover who you are when everything else fades away. Are you at 2.5?
So you could call someone in the car, just see where they're at. Or to what, a bit by me, but maybe we'll get a bit closer. Just say, like, where are you guys at? Yeah. What do you want us to do?
So we're hitting the first rating 4. This is the list for what we've got coming. Running on Route 15 is illegal and highly dangerous. Do not do this. But the thing that's interesting about this is that no cars can access it, so we're just out there on our own. We're gonna figure it out one way or another. The thing that makes me nervous is if the bike is gonna be cool on ground, not like sand, but like rocks.
It is 2:27 a.m. We are under the 200-mile mark. Hannah and Arabella just went out for arguably the hardest part of the race. The girls are going to uncharted territory on the bike. We're on the freeway right now, having to find them and meet them. I have no doubt that they'll be okay, but again, there's no way to get to them, so we just got to get to our spot and wait for them to finish about 7 miles of rocky terrain, hills, and yeah, what the Speed Project calls one of the harder parts of the race.
Sketchy, cold, headwind, got slightly lost. It was all really thick sand, so we were surfing on the bike. It was easier to run than on the bike. Yeah. And then we went wrong, which you're in desert land.
There's so many paths that look the same, and in actual fact, we could have just run down one and it would have been fine, but we were trying to stick to the route just in case. But I had to double back a few times, go through the brush.
And then into the world's sketchiest run I've ever done. It was like a scene from a bad movie. Like it was like a corridor. One side was like really sketchy, broken down houses. And then the other side was just a shipping container yard. And a couple of them had the lights on. I'm like, anyone could just grab us right now. And we were, this is probably not what we want on this.
I felt like there was no good place to stop.
No.
The only thing you could do is just keep going.
Yeah.
And hope we're on the right route.
And then the other time that I looked, I was like, let's look. And then we looked to the right. I'm like, we should probably keep going.
Yeah.
It's super sketchy. Yeah. Super sketch. I would not have wanted to do that alone.
No, thank God.
Thank God for you.
Thank God.
Again.
Last night run incoming. Technically, it's 5:31 in the morning. Me and Nick are about to go out for a 7.5 mile segment. I think this is about the time everyone's gonna catch a second wind. The sun's gonna start popping up in the middle of this run. I think you can feel the energy of the morning coming. So that's what's the most exciting. Not to mention our legs feel pretty fresh for the most part. And I don't have anything else to say.
Go, baby. I'll see you at the sun. This is what it's about. I know you saw the freaking energy up there. We were talking about it in the van. We could feel it coming. And it doesn't get better than that thing. Look at it. Literally, one of the reasons why I started working with Vivobarefoot was from having a conversation about the shoes, about being grounded with the environment, right? It's all about being mindful. And that has literally led me to this moment. Like, just being one with the world. I'm a weirdo. I love it. And then to have that kind of energy, like, there's no amount of money that can pay you to be up there bouncing around, just moving your bodies, not giving a care in the world. Like, you remember in elementary school when you were too scared to dance in front of people because it just wasn't cool, or middle school? Now we're all grown adults doing that. It's the best thing in the world. I don't know. We're feeling good. Going into day 2 strong. Keep the energy. The sun's about to start getting warm. We're all freezing right now, but let me tell you, I mean, I'm kind of speechless. I do know there's a lot of people here at this rest stop, and we could win this race.
That energy when the sun comes up at the start of a new day, like, you know it's going to feel good. And going down straight. That was probably my favourite segment that I've done to date, because that sunrise was just something else. Like, the whole
next leg,
round pink sun coming up.
Dex and Andrea are out there right now on the bike and the chain broke. So we might, and they're in an area that we can't really reach. It's kind of off-road, so we're gonna try to figure out how to get there.
Someone look it up on their Apple map and just, or whatever, it's just a different map.
The bike breaking was definitely a piece of the race that we were like, what are we gonna do for the rest of the race? We still have hundreds of miles left to go.
Starting to the way, we went back the way we came into that side, rather than having, we don't have to go back and then back again.
Someone turn it around.
Does that make sense?
We literally just went from the most energy in the world to like, hey, we're on time and 3 hours ahead, to
Hello, broken bike chain.
The decks. So again, it's always like I'm seeing warriors and dragons as they're coming back. That must be this, like my perception of what.
The morning couldn't have started better, honestly. Like we've overtaken loads of teams, everyone was in good spirits, it's a beautiful day, beautiful scenery, everyone was running fast and feeling good until the bike chain snaps. And our plan for all these off-road bits where the RV can't get to was to use this electric bike that we hired. Great expense. Yeah, it was a brilliant idea until the chain snapped.
It's a very nice bike.
Yeah. So we're now figuring out, and there's two Dex and Andrea out there. Dex has luckily had his phone, getting the bike off him now on the highway. But Andrea went ahead and doesn't know it's all happened, but doesn't have her phone, and she was meant to swap over with Dex. So we're gonna have to keep the ball. The key is just keep the runners running. So Dex is gonna go after Andrea. Hopefully to catch up with her, or if she doesn't, Andrea will get to the next point, and then Josh and Philip will carry on, and Dex will have just done some extra miles. We'll wait for it.
So we either don't have a bike the rest of the time, and we run.
It's doubling up. We're doubling up.
And this is the most important piece of the race that we need the bike. I think a testament to where our team is at right now is like we haven't thought about the other teams at all, and our system has been so good of like get to the next spot, let the runners go off, tag them in. We know like all the planning has been done, and now all of a sudden we're finding ourselves in a situation where we're actually like competing with everyone, and it just run your race and good stuff starts to happen. But I don't know, let's find Dex. Hopefully he's on the side of the road here somewhere. Red button.
And up and down, obviously beautiful scenery, but we gotta get out of here.
Right. Yeah, we put it in the chat and said tell her to keep running, and then someone actually literally like minutes later spoke to her on the route.
It all is up to you, Andrea.
You made it! I was alone in the desert with nothing to drink. You left me. Yeah, so we just started, and I think we had maybe 2K in, and then I heard something in the back, and I thought, oh, Dex dropped his phone. I will keep moving, I will keep running, and I didn't want to stop. And then I thought, okay, now I have done 10K. Something is wrong.
I'm feeling all kinds of energy right now that Andrea absolutely put the team on her back. Just sent it, kept going, right? And now we've got a whole plan together. Dex is finishing. Since when we saw him on the highway, he's gonna finish out. The RV's got another runner from our RV, because now we have to run a 10K together instead of having a bike. So we get a little bit more miles, which I'm pumped for, by the way. The sun is shining. I'm gonna get a little tan on the tummy, a little tummy tan. And yeah, I mean the vibes are just immaculate. I think it's, now that we've experienced one full night, now that we've experienced what it's like I keep attaching to the thought of that exact same just high vibe moment that we all went through in sunrise. What is that going to be like tomorrow on sunrise when we've got 3 to 5 hours after the sunrise until we finish? Like, if I feel this good right now, what are we going to feel like tomorrow, right? So I'm just riding that high. I'm also trying to be realistic because we have experienced that one night all together, which my takeaway from that is honestly, you're just putting your trust in the next person, right? All of us are sleeping, and then the next person just knows it's time to go. And I think that's
a testament to being on a team when everybody pulls their weight and does everything they need to, right? Helia's having a little issues with her Achilles. We have people to pick up for her, right? And just keep enjoying it, right? That is part of being a team. So I think that's also what makes these people so special. Half of us have never met each other in person, and now it literally feels like just one tight family. So I don't know, I'm gonna take this energy into this run, have a good time, enjoy the first run of the day. As you can tell, it looks like I just woke up, but realistically, I just haven't slept. So let's have a good freaking day.
You good? Yeah. Or just like the terrain. What's that? We got this. We're coming over to the path now. Well, we're slow as shit, okay? Just so you know. How far? Look at this. Look at this. That's what we were. We just did 2 miles. We just did 2 miles, and then we just clocked 14-minute pace. Oh. So you have 2 more miles left.
We went on the road that you're not supposed to be on, the major highway going in the opposite direction of the traffic, with about this much space from getting hit by 80-mile-per-hour vehicles. Then we decided that we were on the wrong path probably, and we found it, and cut across all sandy ground, then
Sand and
hills,
volcanic rock.
yeah, and then hills, after hill.
Right now, we're on these trails in the middle of the beautiful desert. There's rocks everywhere, and your ankles are completely in a different state of mind than the consistency of the flat road, right? So being mindful of every step in front of you and really being intentional about where you step so you don't get hurt is a huge piece to mindfulness. So
Yes. Yes.
Good word.
Yeah, that was.
It feels so good to be in the pain cave. The pain cave to me is a special place. It's a time that's actually challenging. I think for me personally, I tend to take this attitude towards things that, oh, it'll just be okay. Let's have fun with it. Let's embrace it as a positive experience. And I think at the end of any painful experience, there's something to be gained, but that shouldn't overshadow the fact that these things are hard. And in this moment especially, I remember just feeling that thought of, how am I gonna get through this? Where's the end? And ultimately you start to question, are you capable of doing these hard things? Thanks, Nick. That last mile was about a 6:15 pace, because we saw the RVs at the end, so we started sprinting, and we were just dapping each other up, fist bump after fist bump, only to realize it wasn't our RV. Oh yeah, I needed that pain cave. That was good. I needed it. That's what gives me life. Just push yourself. I swear, there's a point in time where I just look up and you just never think the desert's gonna end. And I think that's a really humbling moment. That desert doesn't care either. It's hot, it's sticky, it's sunny. You gotta be mindful where you're running. This whole campaign around these shoes that we're wearing is about mindful running slow. Being one with the environment in a mindful sense. But that terrain right there is completely mindful physically, because you're looking where you're running. You're looking and making sure you're intentional with every step. Whatever it is that you're chasing in life, if you are intentional about that next step, you're gonna see results. You compound one intentional step after the other, and you'll look up one day and you'll say, wow, Look how far I've come. Whoever's listening, take it for what you will. I would say have an awesome freaking day and don't forget to smile, but we got a lot of hours left ahead of us.
We gotta go. We got things to do.
Like 120 miles maybe left, and it's basically like 2 or 3 roads that are like 50 odd miles or 40 miles each, and we're just doing 2 miles each. So pick up the pace a bit, true relay style. We'll just run 2 miles swap, run 2 miles swap, and we're doing that until we hit the sign in Vegas.
If we're looking at it like a race, this is where the race begins.
No, I didn't see anyone.
What's your game plan, big boy?
This is where the fun starts, Hannah. All right, let's do it. Death Valley. Here we go.
Tops off.
Tops off.
Just getting a little tan. Yeah, excited. Yeah, these are, well for me, these are like little sprints. 2 miles, slightly less time, not enough time to acclimatise. It's just like, yeah, do it, get your rest, and then you're off. Yeah, I think we've got 7 rounds of this each. And then we're in Vegas, which feels very close. It's still 120 miles, or just a little less now, but yeah, it feels like it's close when it's there, which just says 7 more goes each, 40 miles each.
It's about to become a test, that's for sure. Heavy legs, the heat starts to get to you right after the first mile, you feel good, but you can do anything for 2 miles. Just gotta keep repeating that. This is where like the real race starts, when you really start to hurt, and that's where you're really trying to find the purpose of it all.
It is 3:57, March 29th, Saturday. I figured that out earlier because I'm a little disoriented right now because we're operating on low sleep, but it's just before 4 p.m. and that means we started 36 hours ago, right? So we've been out here for 36 hours basically, running, and we've gotten through, I would say, maybe some of the tougher parts with the elevation and things like that. Yeah. We're being a good team, everybody's working together. We've got our aches and pains, but at the end of the day, we are enjoying the process, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Speed project, baby.
We made it this far. It's not like we're not gonna make it, and definitely me. I'm feeling good body-wise, so.
Finish it out yourself if you have to.
No, I want to finish it out with the team.
Below 100 miles in Vegas, baby. We touching the sign, we celebrating. Yes!
When the right people come together, something powerful happens. The pace quickens, the energy multiplies.
Fucking flying, let's go!
You stop running alone, and you start moving as one. There's something electric about a team that believes. Every stride you take isn't just for you. It's for the person beside you. For the ones ahead pulling you forward, and the ones behind you pushing you onward. In that space, growth becomes exponential. It's no longer about individual strength. It's about shared momentum.
And then it's stop, start, stop, start. You go up 2 miles, you stop, you go up 2 more miles, you stop, and then you sit there for about 20 minutes.
You carry each other, you elevate each other, and you begin to chase not only what's possible, but what's extraordinary. And when that kind of unity shows up, there's nothing that can touch it. It's a reminder that we were never meant to do it all alone.
Get up there.
Hey, but it's working, though.
Let's go. Just a bunch of kids. I love it. Just playing. Just playing. Let's go. As the sun starts to set, you start to think about what the first night was like. The cold, the kind of middle of the road piece of the race that you're just cycling off from one run to the next with people trying to get sleep. And I just feel like it's so much different than what we're going into tonight, knowing that we basically just get through this night and then we're there. I mean, at this point, that's what these races are about. The long, lengthy battle mentally rather than the physical. The physical is always going to be okay. But can you make the decision to take one more step? And ultimately, when you really, really zoom out, you look at last night, you look at the start of the race, you just start, and it's that one step at a time thought process that eventually leads us to, what, close to 80 miles left in this race. So going into the night, I think, I don't know, I have a different sense of confidence through this night, personally, just because I know it's right there, and like you can taste it. So hurting, but everybody's ready to get there, so why stop now? We are officially like 13 hours away from Las Vegas. I think you're starting to feel the energy pick up. You're starting to feel the lessons learned from last night. It's officially pitch black. I wouldn't say the energy's crazy high, but you can feel just that feeling in the air that we're literally starting to come into the canyon of Las Vegas. I think we're under 70 miles now. We just have the road a little lit up here and there. Silence with the stars. And 2 stretches of road left between us and Vegas.
When I was just running, I thought, oh my god, it's so crazy. We are almost in Las Vegas, and yeah, I'm really grateful to be here, and my body is still fit, so this is also great, and yeah, happy.
You the man, Phil. Hey, buddy. Keep it going, brother.
That's Phil when he just turned the corner, and that's Phil like way down here.
I've got mixed feelings because I know that I've only got 3 more left, which is kind of sad because that one's come to an end. But then at the same time, I'm like, oh, I don't want to run because it's dark and I'm on my own. My imagination just plays tricks on me. I'm like, oh, can I hear coyotes? Is there going to be a murder cloud ahead? So I'm just like, it's only 20 minutes, but they feel like long 20 minutes.
Just woke up from a half sleep for like 5 minutes, so hadn't thought about it. Just gonna go out. It's just 2 miles. It's gonna be done in like 15 minutes. So it's more trying to get warm, so it's easier to move is the hard bit. And you don't want to go outside because it's cold and it's dark. But you need to get warm, so it makes the run so much easier. So it's a kind of different battle at night. Should get in sunrise if we're lucky.
That would be so good.
So yeah, let's just need to get through in 2 legs.
Some space. Let's go. Ah, that felt way too good. Really big surge of energy. I think everybody can kind of feel it. Tonight's way different than last night. I don't really think the vibe is everyone's sleeping tonight. We're just kind of rolling.
Breathe
morning. I woke up about 5 minutes ago, so I don't know exactly where we are because I was on the other RV and I hopped back over here because they were struggling to drive. And I do know that we are just outside of Vegas.
I just woke up. I don't know where we're at. I don't know what we're doing.
We're 25 miles out.
That sounds like sweet glory. I feel completely disoriented because I had no clue. It was almost time to run, so I was just getting prepared to quickly turn around in the next 15 minutes. It's 3:46 a.m. right now. Let's make that clear. And we're on like maybe 13 minutes of sleep.
National Park, going over I think it's 1,500 feet or so mountain, and we're about to hit the most difficult bit when our legs are most tired.
Oh my God, it's freezing. So delirious, so tired. I have no clue what happened the last 2 hours. Fell asleep, woke up to Philip saying, yeah, you're up next. That's the nature of these situations. You just wake up, you do as you're told, and you pull it together for the team. We got 24 miles left. Just gotta keep going. But you just find a way to keep going. Your body hurts, your mind hurts, but you can tap into it. At your will, no matter what. It's time to dig deep. Enjoy the process of every step. Let's go. Control the controllables. We can control an attitude. Oh, that hill was no fucking joke. That was the worst part, 100%. I think I need to go watch the back of my eyelids for an hour. At the end of the day, all you can control is your attitude, like deep in the pain cave, and I shit you not, 15 seconds after saying that, I see Nick just booking it around the corner to come tap me in. And I was just like, that's crazy. Like if you put that kind of mindset out, I don't know. I'm a weirdo. I believe in energy. If I would have been saying, oh, this sucks, this is the worst thing in the world, Nick wouldn't have been there.
So we got 18 miles here. We're coming down through the mountains into the city, and then the last 4 to the sign.
That right there is Vegas, baby! It's time to go! We see the city lights.
Good luck, Hannah.
Last solo one, bro. See you out there.
Yeah, oh, there's Josh.
Josh, get in.
We've been in a van since 4 a.m. on Thursday. Oh yeah. Is it Thursday? Friday? I don't even know what day it is. I'm pretty sure it was Friday. It feels like we've been in a van for more realistically like 13 days. Cruising on into Vegas, and it's all worth it.
Let's go, baby! Let's go, baby!
Let's go. Let's go.
Last solo run on the final stretch into Las Vegas before we all take on the finish line. They've been through it all. Now it's time to finish.
Money. But having a team there brings a whole nother dimension to it. I've loved it. Great bunch. They call it no rules. That allows you to plot your own path, pick your own team, work out A to B as a group. What a cool bunch of people we've there. Every single person smiling, either when they're in a hole, smiling, high fives, dancing, partying the whole way around. It's just pure energy. I haven't seen anything like that before.
Let's go! The fact that you go into the speed project and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna sign up to really hard. I'm gonna sign up to run 340 miles barefoot. You don't expect to come out of it with a real connection with people that are gonna be a lifelong relationship, friendship, and ultimately have your back no matter what. And when I sit and I watch it back, I think I feel the same feeling inside of overwhelm, of gratitude was probably my biggest takeaway. The gratitude that I had to have this experience.
Feel like unforgettable moment. For 2 days I've been asking my body to do some crazy stuff, and it's been like, I got you, we got this.
The whole 2 days we've just been like on the move, thinking of the next thing, and it's taken to like finally getting here and it all sinks in, it all comes together, and you're like, oh wow, you just did that.
Man, I don't even know what I'm processing right now. It's just like, I don't know, man. This is one of the best feelings ever.
Just have the amazing team, you know, together. This is what I wanted when I brought the event to the table. Is I just wanted the community aspect, and I couldn't ask for a better group of people. So
I'm overwhelmed. Just good people. You have to believe that people come into your life for a reason. Look at these people. There's nothing better.